The look and sound is unmistakable. This little pony is a 1993 Mustang Cobra. The Ford Fox body platform first came out in the late 1970s. Over the next 25 years, they had a lot of different versions. This body just so happened to be the last one that they made. But it was the first year that Ford launched the SVT division. The SVT division developed specially tuned versions, thus the Cobra was one of the company's highest performing vehicles of the day. Some fans would refer to this Mustang as the best muscle car ever made. This car is on his wish list, at least for our next guest, EMI country newcomer, Brandon Lay. Brandon has hit the charts in a big way, and his music is full of backroad stories and romance. His style falls somewhere between Don Williams and Def Leppard. Small town memories, life lessons, good times and grace, they're all a part of his approach to songwriting. He's also a car guy that's ready for a little R&R. So I thought we'd meet up, take a drive, and maybe grab a bite to eat.
What's going on, Gannon? Good to see you, bro.
You too, buddy.
Doing all right?
Yeah, man, check out what I got. Fox body.
Where did you get this guy?
Well, I can't tell you that part, but I can tell you this thing's clean. We got the car keys, and I know of a good spot to eat.
Hey, let's do it, man. This is a 93 Cobra?
Yes, sir. Cherry. Tires look like they're in good shape. Paint's clean.
Man, you do have connections, don't you?
Yeah, you can say that.
Woo. All right, let's do it.
All right, man. Hitting the highway, now we have a chance to talk to Brandon about his love affair of cars and for music. We're in Nashville, Tennessee, and it is kind of a cool area to be in music and in cars, because if you're gonna do it, this is a great spot to do it in.
Absolutely.
You know, you're a singer, but you're also a writer.
Yeah.
Do you see any correlation between working on cars and turning wrenches and creating something mechanically and writing music?
That's kind of a deep question.
I know, I'm good.
No, that's yeah, for sure, man, because I feel like you have to have a meticulous nature with both, because, man, just like building an engine or writing a song, the devil's in the details, so.
Yeah. You are a busy guy, you're on the road, you're writing. Kenny Chesney and being on tour with that, because that is a massive tour. I know I had the opportunity of seeing Kenny and Tim McGraw in Indianapolis.
Oh, the brothers, love the on tour, yeah.
And, you know, that's a big concert venue.
Yeah.
And to be with a Kenny Chesney concert, you get to see some pretty cool stuff.
Man, I'm very blessed to be on that tour. When I heard that Kenny dug what I did and thought we'd be a good fit, we've had the benefit of going out there and getting to kick the show off with a lot of energy, and man, it's just been the best summer of my life.
How does your take on like why you do what you do and the fans of country music? Because to me, man, it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I think I like it because every Saturday when we get to play these stadiums, it's almost like that same feeling I had at the drag strip when my neighbor took me. Like, it scares you a little bit, and it's like you get addicted to that kind of thing. So, man, the lifestyle and the people you get to come in contact with, a lot like racing fans, are passionate.
I'm glad everything's going good. I'm glad your tour is doing good.
I'm lucky to take a stab at it, man, and get to do cool stuff like this. This really is a dream car of mine.
Well, let's talk about the car that you're building, because you're going to put, what, a 4.6?
Yeah, so it's almost blasphemy a little bit because, big Fox bodies, they're known for the push rod V8s, and I never built a fuel injected car, so I thought I would just take a stab at it. So I'm somewhere in the middle of all that. So we'll see how that goes, but I am looking for a Fox to put it in. Playing an instrument is a lot more like tuning a carbureted car, whereas engineering and mixing the production is almost like tuning a late model car. So it's a different craft. They both intrigue me, but
it's a really good way of putting things, the way you just put it there. So here we are, Marcy Joe's.
Yeah.
This place is awesome, man.
This looks like my kind of party right here.
Yeah, it's got some nostalgia.
Speaking of nostalgia,
yeah. We're talking about it. Let's go do it.
Yeah. All right, nice. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you.
So Brandon, let's talk about speakers, bleachers, and preachers.
Yeah.
So more of a story about your life. Kind of walk me through the process of writing music and that song. and what it means to you.
Well, it's pretty much a literal version of a little bit of backstory where I come from, and that's why we led with it first to country radio, just to kind of give people a little bit of insight of where I come from and, you know, what influences the songs I write. And, you know, growing up here in Tennessee, my dad was a preacher, and life pretty much revolved around chasing girls around Jackson and going to church and playing ball. So it kind of all came into one song.
Where do you find the time to work on cars?
Well, you know, it's been a luxury to have being on the road, so I haven't really had a lot of time to be in the shop as much as I want. But I feel like that makes me about the same as every other car guy out there, because the projects just keep piling up, and I always have more ambition than, you know, money or time. Here's where touring and cars have really come together. We have stopped several places and bought pistons and rods and engine blocks and just put them in our band trailer. When I put something together and see the finished product, I'm like, oh, those heads came from Kentucky and those heads came from Chicago. And it's like, it's I don't know, it's kind of little pieces of memorabilia, if you will.
Brandon, so we had a chance to take a Mustang out for a drive, an iconic Mustang, Marcy Joe's Food, and now a special little something called Into the Fishbowl. And what it is, it's a fishbowl because, I mean, you kind of live in the fishbowl, and it's got questions from fans for you. Yeah, so tell you what, do you want to do the honors? You want me to do the honors?
Sure, just any of them?
Jump in there, yeah. All right.
Okay.
Green one?
Do that one.
Sounds good. What's it say, my man?
Cindy from Tulsa, Oklahoma. If you had to choose, what would it be? Fried pickles, fried pies? Fried pickles.
All right, mind if I do the honors in a second?
Yeah, please do.
One? All right. All right. All right, this one's from Baller Bobby, Jacksonville, Florida. He says, I like your style, but I think I could take you one-on-one. Want to hit the court when you're in town?
You know, it's been a while, so I think he could probably take me, but you know what? I'm up for the challenge.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Baller Bobby.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a pretty intimidating name, but I think I could take it.
All right, last one, man.
Last one?
Yeah.
Here we go.
What's it say?
Robin from Denver, Colorado. How long does it take for you to write a song? That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Some have taken 3 or 4 days, and then some take 10 minutes, so.
Yeah. Well, man, I had a good time hanging with you.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
This has been awesome.
And I think we're going to have to do it again.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'm not sure when, but maybe we'll find another car that somebody lets me borrow.
Hey, that sounds
and we'll find
good.
somewhere else to eat.
Yeah, you got the contact, so I'll take you up on it.
It was a lot of fun hanging out with Brandon. Remember to catch him out on the road and check out his tour schedule at brandonlay.com.